Hi guys, welcome to Didi's art. I thought I'd just do a quick demo video basically, just to show you artists out there the difference between using Zest pencil blend and then Inktense. So what I'm going to do, hey, oh, we're coping okay by the way, on this lockdown. I think we're coming to the end of it now though, by the sounds of it. But anyway, what I'm going to do is I've done some circles. I'm going to colour these circles in with what this says at the top, Inktense, and then I'm going to add water to this one. And then I'm going to put Faber-Castell and then put Zest on top of that to show you the difference that blends. Then I'm going to do the same with the Polychromos and the Luminance, but with the Zest pencil blend. Now obviously it's going to take some time for me to draw colour in these circles, so I might be better off. I'm going to try and choose the most similar colour out of each set of pencils that I've got that I can, so that's basically they're the same colour, so that we don't get confused. And I'm just colouring them in like large circular format, so that there's no start marks really, so then we don't get any start marks and we don't get any where it just doesn't show blend it. I also have a Noir. Now I'm not so keen on doing that, but I don't really like Noir. If you're wondering what I mean by that, Noir, Spectrum Noir, it's this Spectrum Noir. I'm not overly. Do you know it's actually empty, that, and I've not even used it? It's empty and I've not used it. That must have literally evaporated. That's just crazy. That just shows me I really do not like this now. Spectrum Noir blender. That's just evaporated because I haven't even used it, I swear. But I have got some in the blending pens that they send out. These ones, Spectrum Noir. So I will, you can actually see the word Spectrum Noir under there. I've got, this is for graphite, this one, I use it for a graphite pencil. But yeah, you do get these pens with it, but I can't believe that's evaporated. That's just mad, that. But I will do another circle in there and show you the Spectrum Noir, but I am not so keen on that. So I'll come back to you when I fill these circles in, so I'll see you in a tick, and they will all be filled in. I'll do them two, and I'm going to put another one into the middle of there to show you all the difference. Okay, so I'll see you in a tick with them all filled. Right, ta-da! All 5 have been coloured in. So that was a split second. To me it was about half an hour, and they were laborious, to be fair. But the paper I've done this on is just like normal. It's like a card. I just thought if I did it on this, then you know, it's what you make cards with. It's got a split in the middle, but my printer won't take it for some reason, so I thought I might as well use this paper. But then I thought it won't bleed through the back as well, so so we've got Poppy Red for the Inktense, then we've got Geranium Lake for both of these, but I'm going to use Spectrum Noir on that one, and I'm going to use Zest pencil blend on this one. And then we've got the Prismacolor, which is the Crimson Red, and Scarlet Red for Luminance, Cavendish Luminance, which also are going to be Zest pencil blend. Basically I wanted to do this video just to show you the difference between Inktense. I'm not being paid by Inktense, but I just wanted to show you. I love Inktense. I left them in the box for so long without using them, and I've just recently started using them on the horse portrait. So I thought, oh wow, I'm gonna do a video, you know, so people can watch. So now I'm going to get my blending stuff, my water and my brushes and my Zest pencil blend. Okay, so I've got normal Zest. This is easily bought on various sites, Amazon, eBay. Like I say, I'm not being paid off by anybody for doing this. If anybody does want to sponsor me out there, please feel free to get in touch and email me, and we'll definitely be up for a little bit of that sponsorship. That would be brilliant. So, and then I have just got normal water in a jug with a brush. So that is the one we're going to do first. We're going to do the Inktense first. Going to see if I can zoom you out a little bit so we can show it at the same time. Let's see if we can get you zoomed out. Oh, that's zooming. That's I think that was actually what do you call it? Come on. There, can we see all them there? Yes. Yes, we can see it all there. Right, now. Right, so, or do we want to see it close up or variable? I don't know. I don't know whether to do it close up or variable. Do I? What do I do? I know I need a glove. I need my thingy gloves so you don't get your hands onto the paper, so you don't get oils. These also can be bought Amazon, eBay, art. I think they're under digital art glove. If you look for a digital art glove, you know, so your fingers don't touch the screen and when you're doing digital art on your tablet or whatever, so you will find it under that. So yeah, so we'll do the Inktense first. It's normal brush, just a normal brush. Wipe all the excess off as would, and then just add your water. I'm just gonna dab at these. Not gonna go rough or anything, just dab. I've tried to put enough layers on to so we can basically get enough pencil. I've basically got enough pencil down to be able to blend it. So I might go a little bit and pull it down a little bit, I think. Yep, that might work better with this. I mean, look at that. It just literally turns to ink. See if I can zoom you right into that. We'll zoom you right into this bit. It literally just turns to ink. I mean, I know they're called Inktense, but how amazing is that? Outfit? I just absolutely adore Inktense. Trying to stay into the lines is my problem. There's people saying that out there now. I so would be out of those lines now. I'm just going around in a circular motion. It seems to be the best way on this at the minute. My paper's bubbling a little bit. I haven't taped it down. Really, when you're using water and Inktense, I suppose you should tape it down. And there we go. There's Inktense. Now I think that has done an amazing job. So now we're on Zest pencil blend with the other ones. I'm going to use Zest pencil blend for all of the other ones. For my Zest pencil blend, I have a little sponge. I have a normal old moisturiser tub, like a Vitamin Magic Blur, what I used to use on my face, and I put just a normal everyday washing up sponge inside. You can buy actual Zest sponge things online, but I don't see why people do that. You just make your own. Just buy a whole tub of this, which doesn't evaporate like that the Spectrum Noir has. Unbelievable. But this does not evaporate. I've had that there. I've had this for 12 months now, and it's still a full bottle, so it doesn't evaporate. And pour some into here, and you've got your own magic sponge. So yeah, I just dab it onto the sponge, and then just the same. Oh, look at that. It's not the same at all, is it? Look how just different that was. It's much lighter for a start. It's harder to blend in unless you've got lots of Zest on your brush. And this is Polychromos, which is my favourite pencil, really. Well, it was till I found Inktense. I'm having to rub at that sort of like to get it to blend into the paper. Taking the bracelets off the table. I'm sort of having to work at this to get it in. With that Inktense, I didn't have to work at it. Dab again. So sorry about my bracelets jangling on the board. Dab again. I mean, these are almost the same colour, and they've had the same amount of layers on. I've put about 3 layers on each. So I worked at that order a lot harder than I did on this, definitely, and it is a lot darker. Well, not a lot darker now, actually. It's just a touch darker. That is a touch darker than this one, but I did have to work at it to get it into the grooves of the paper, the what you call it, right, Prismacolor first. I want to do the Prismacolor with the Zest. Now I think I'm going to like this because I started on Prismacolor with Zest and I absolutely loved it, so I think I'm going to enjoy this one. So let's see how this one goes. I think I actually started on Micro Raffines. That's blended straight away. Still having to work at it to get it through into the grooves though. I'm going to sort to push it down. It seems to be darker though. And this is a typically darker pencil, but I did try to choose the exact same colour nibs of pencil, not just like what it said on the pencil. I'm definitely having to work hard to get it in, but it is doing well compared to the Inktense. I think my favourite has to be so far is the Inktense, definitely still, because of the work I had to put in. I just went round and around and round and I didn't have to worry about anything else. Just I straight away got it down straight away. Sorry, with mouth clear. I was just looking at the nosy outside, as you do. The women likes nosy. Yeah, I keep having to dab it onto the sponge to get more zesty onto the brush. But it's going well. I'm going to turn it round. Still see it, can't you? Yep. I'm going to switch it around so I can get it going without going out the without going out the sides. Can we still see? Yep. I've got quite a lot of zesty on my brush at the minute. I haven't really dropped it off at all, but that's done quite a really nice job. Prismacolor. I think Prismacolor is a wax based pencil, and I think Faber-Castell is an oil based pencil, so that's maybe why you're getting it like that. Caran d'Ache. Okay, this is Caran d'Ache Luminance, and it is scarlet red. Although, like I said, I did try to choose the same. So, oh, straight away it's gone. That's almost like Inktense, but I'm having to go back over it. But that's working really well. Really well. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that then. It's a little bit like Inktense, that. Of just pulling it round really. I do apologise if you can hear next door. Always got gobbles around. Now I'm just blending it in. That's blending in really nice for that Zest. Quite like that Caran d'Ache with Zesty pencil blend. Didn't think it blended that well with Caran d'Ache. I thought it was more of a chalky substance. Well, it is, but then again, so is Inktense. So there you go. See what they all look like when they're dry. Eh? So that's the Zest it on all of them 3. So I put my Zest it away. Where's my box? You should make sure you've got your sponge in an airtight container, and then I put it in a tub as well, in an airtight tub, so it doesn't. Oh, look at that Caran d'Ache. Looks really bright red, doesn't it? Look at the Inktense now it's dried, and the Castell Polychromos, and then Prismacolor and the Luminance. Look how bright they are, and they were like similar colours so at the start as well. So now we're going to go on this Spectrum Noir. I'm going to get my one that has it got black on it? I think it's got black on the edge of this. Yeah, it's got black on the edge of it. I'm going to have to clean it. Can't get the end off this one because look, it's broke. I can't get that bit out of there, so I can't get to the small nib, if you know what I mean. So I'm gonna have to get this black off. That's coming clear. That's coming clear. That's coming clear. Just get black off the end of this nib. Right, Spectrum Noir. Like I said, that's just evaporated, so I don't know how that's happened. I don't know if I've spilt it somewhere. I don't think I would have done because I'm very careful with my no, I don't like this. It is on Faber-Castell as well, same as that one was. This is also on the same as that one, but I'm not so keen. I mean, I know it's got a chisel tip and everything, so you can probably go around things perfectly round and stuff, but take it round the other way so I can get to it properly. Spectrum Noir comes into a bottle. You get like a little thing, sponge squeeze tweezer thing, and you pour it inside this barrel here. This is like a barrel, or you can just drip it onto your nib. or dip it in if you want, or whatever. And that is Spectrum Noir on Faber-Castell. I must admit I'm not so keen, I'm afraid. Seem to have to keep going over it as well. No, I'm not going over it anymore. Spent just as much time on blending that as I did on them other ones. So there we go. Just trying to take you out a little bit now. Going up. Yep, there we are. So there you have it. I have just done it. Now you can see the difference between the Inktense. Trying not to have the light shining straight on it. Which ones do you think are best? I know which I like. Let's come back in 10 minutes when it's dried and see if the colours have changed in 10 minutes. I'll see you in 10. I'm a tick for you. Right, they're all dried. What do we think? I know which one I like. I actually like the bottom two, which is quite surprised. It just surprised me. I thought I would be in for the Inktense, but for brightness and blend, I think it's Prismacolor with Zest and Caran d'Ache with Zest, and out of them two it's going to have to be the Caran d'Ache, I'm afraid. Well, not afraid, because Caran d'Ache is a lovely pencil to use, so, but yeah, that has surprised me, and I'm glad I did that. Now, not just for your benefit, but for myself, because now I know Caran d'Ache and Zest work better than Inktense with water. But Inktense are still beautiful to use. I can't get away from that. They are absolutely adorable pencils to use. These are Inktense. Derwent Inktense. Can you see? That is the exact one that I used for this. That one. And I have to say these are my favourite pencils at the moment, apart from my Holbein, obviously, because Holbein are just beautiful. I've not done Holbein because I don't think many people will have Holbein. They're a very expensive pencil, and I was lucky to get what I've got. Yeah, one of them's really getting like worn, so I'm gutted. I don't think you can actually even buy Holbein in singles, so yeah, I think in all intents and purposes I would have to go with Caran d'Ache first. Yep, I will have to go, let's say, let's see if we've got my black pencil, my black pen. I think this will have to be number one. Oh, that didn't work, does it? My husband's been using these black pens for his crafting out, so I'm not sure if they're, yep, that one. That one's gonna have to be first. Maybe make that bigger so you can see it. first. Second, Prismacolor with Zest. Second, Inktense has got to be my third. Oh, that goes. And you can write on that very well as well. That's another opportunity. You can write on the top of that very well. There's no sticky when you write on the top. I'm writing on top with a Pitt pen, by the way, a Faber-Castell Pitt pen. That would be my third. I think my fourth, obviously, is the Polychromos with Zest, and then the crappy Spectrum Noir. Fifth. There's probably a lot of people out there that do like Spectrum Noir, but no. By the Didi's art, a no for Spectrum Noir. It is a yes for Zest, a no for Spectrum Noir, and a yes for water with Inktense. So there you go. So I hope you've learned something from that, and I don't think Inktense are that expensive to buy. They are in the mid-range, I'd say, for price-wise, but you would be ever so glad that you bought them if you did buy them. So there you go. So anyway, thank you for watching, and thank you for being here and taking notice of my videos. Don't forget, if you do like, click like and subscribe to my channel, and probably pop a comment below if you'd like to see more videos, if you'd like to show me, if you'd like me to show you what to do, basically. If you want any information about anything, or if you want to know how to do something, or any ideas you've got, yeah, any tips for me personally, that would be appreciated if you pop it in the comments below. I'd be ever so grateful. So yeah, so that's over and out for me from Didi's Art. Thank you, lots of love, stay safe out there guys, bye for now.